After a delay caused by a stuck bolt, Kevin Beard climbed onto the Lakewood Church.
Of course, you got to go easy with it because those bolts are in there pretty tight.
The steeple eventually came down safely.
This is a fresh start for us, and it just happened on the day of Pentecost.
Pastor Raymond Graham says nearly the entire congregation showed up to watch the steeple be removed, nearly 2 months after a fire burned through their place of worship.
That's what a church needs, is unity, and so that's what we are together in going through this together, and we're together in what we want to do with the rebuild.
Graham says the steeple will be used in the rebuilt church, which he hopes will be complete by Christmas.
It's probably a lofty goal, but with God, anything's possible.
Michael Richardson, East Texas News Weekend.